It's time for the 2022 NFL season record prediction video. In this video, I'm going to break it all down, the Detroit Lions versus each team, kind of give you what I think is going to occur from my perspective. But before we get into today's video, if you're a fan of riding on a bicycle with no seat, just the bar sticking up and going into your butt crack, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. Sometimes being a Lions fan, you can get penetrated. Also, make sure you take that like button with you and let that bad boy get crushed. Let's get into today's Lions game breakdown. Let's start this bad boy off with Week 1 versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Last year, if you don't remember, the Philadelphia Eagles came to town and smoked us, destroyed us on the ground because we could not stop the run. The Detroit Lions are definitely upgraded from all the positions regarding a roster standpoint, and obviously being year 2 of in the system, it's going to be a little bit better, I believe. Still, I think the Detroit Lions are going to have a tough time in this game. Philadelphia Eagles come to house. Jalen Hurts is powered offense, and they run on us and beat us, so the Lions start 0-1, but it's not going to be anything like last year where it was an epic blowout. Week 2, the Detroit Lions face the Washington Commanders, and we have a good way of consistently beating this football team, and I think the Detroit Lions go ahead and do the job and beat Washington at home. Again, I'm not too high on Carson Wentz. I'm not really sure what's going on with Washington with the way that they're trying to go and develop their team, and I think the Detroit Lions pull that victory right there. Let me know in the comment section below, what is your record prediction? If you think the Detroit Lions win 3 games, put 3. If you think they're going to go 12 wins, put 12. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think the Detroit Lions are going to do. Let's continue on here. The Detroit Lions face the Minnesota Vikings at Minnesota. A very tough game for the Lions. I think the Detroit Lions will go in there. It's going to be competitive. Maybe on the last drive. We always fight the Minnesota Vikings tough, and more tough. And they fight us tough. NFC North Showdown. I still think the Detroit Lions take the L. And at this point, the Detroit Lions are 1-2. But guess what? The Seattle Seahawks come to town. And Seattle is not the same team they used to be. Russell Wilson gone. Drew Lock is nothing like him. Their team, to me, is in straight-up rebuild mode, and I think the Detroit Lions beat them handedly, in my opinion. I think they're going to go in there and decimate them and go to this game 2-2, very happy at this point. The Detroit Lions then face the New England Patriots at New England. We're going against Pat Matricia, the old head coach. It's going to be a tough game. Mac Jones, this offense, Bill Belichick, he knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for a long time, beating on many teams, and it's hard to go to New England and win. And I think the Detroit Lions at this point, they take the L, and the Lions are 2-3. Week 6, we got the bye week, folks. Good way to rest up, even though it's an early bye week, but it is a bye week nonetheless. Nothing happens there. Week 7 at the Dallas Cowboys, folks. That's going to be a tough game for the Detroit Lions. We do face the Cowboys tough, but Dak Prescott in this offense may be a little bit too much to handle for the Detroit Lions. The Lions take the L at Dallas. Week 8, the Lions are going against a very good football team here in the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are going to come to town. It's going to be a fun game. To me, this could be game of the week for sure because you got 2 offenses, 2 speed offenses, Jamison Williams, Tyreek Hill going at it. I think the Lions, though, pull up the win there and really help this team out for the long haul. They beat the Miami Dolphins, 3-4 record, looking much improved from what was last year. At this point, last year, the Detroit Lions only won 3 games, and they're 3-4 at this point, much improved. As the Detroit Lions continue on, They are versus the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers comes to Detroit. It's a tough game every single time we have to face these guys. It's tough, it's rough, and it's hard. It's hard to beat them. It really is. And I think the Detroit Lions will take the L. I think that the Green Bay Packers are a better team at this point, and the Lions does not win this game. Aaron Rodgers continues to dominate the Detroit Lions, and we continue to be upset that we get dominated on a regular basis by this football team. Next up, we're at Chicago Bears. The Detroit Lions are traveling to Chicago. I don't know what's going on really with Chicago. I feel like their offense is not there. They got a new head coach. A lot of mystery going on with this team. I don't think they're the greatest team at all. I think they're actually not a really good team. That's just my opinion. But it's still hard to win on the road. I think Detroit Lions go to Chicago and take the L against the Chicago Bears. And unfortunately, that's tough for the Detroit Lions, as now their record is 3-6. What is the toughest game for you when you're looking at this schedule? Let me know in the comment section below. The toughest game. Put in the team, put in the date, and tell me why. Let me know what you guys think regarding the toughest game for the Lions schedule. Then the Detroit Lions travel to the New York Giants. I think the Detroit Lions is going to have a fun game here. It's going to be fun. It's going to be tough. But I think ultimately the Lions win this game. They go to the Giants and win. They beat Daniel Jones, and what is ever happening over there? A lot of injuries to that football team. We're going to Saquon Barkley, Kenny Galladay. I think the Lions get that win. Then it's Thanksgiving at home against the Buffalo Bills. That is an absolutely tough game. Holy smokes, this is a rough one for the Detroit Lions. To face one of the teams that's the best in the NFL is going to be a difficult match for the Lions. And I think ultimately the Lions take the L here. I think the Buffalo Bills stomp over the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving, and we continue a losing streak on Turkey Day. Next up, Week 13, we are home against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think the Detroit Lions win this football game. Now, I think Jacksonville's going to be better than maybe even people expect. They got a new head coach. It's not Urban Meyer. You know, it's different era over there because, me and Urban Meyer destroyed this football team completely. And I think the Detroit Lions, though, still get that win. They're 5-7 at this point. Then Minnesota comes to Detroit. We get a redemption here as we lost on the road, but we get the win at home. The Detroit Lions beat Kirk Cousins. They beat the Minnesota Vikings, and their record now stands at 6-7. Good for the Lions to get that win. Then we go to the New York Jets. Tough game for the Detroit Lions. Yes, the Jets were not a great team last year, but so weren't the Detroit Lions. And it's at New York. It's not at home. I think the Lions are going to take the L here. It's going to be a close game, though. It's not going to be anything that's blowout. Still, the Jets are starting to do some good things, and I think we lose that game. Week 16, we travel to the Carolina Panthers. And the Carolina Panthers we don't really know a whole lot of what's going on with Carolina, in all honesty. What is happening with this football team? I don't really know. I think the Detroit Lions win this game. We're now 7-8 at this time. The Detroit Lions get the win. Yay for the Lions football team. Do you guys want to make some bets? You can bet on record prediction if you go to chatsports.com/lionsbet. You can get a 125% deposit bonus by putting in the code LIONS125. Again, if you think I'm full of it, put in your record prediction. Hey, you don't have to bet a whole lot of money. Just bet a couple bucks, and you could potentially win a lot. The percentage is already up right now for each game. The underdogs, the overs and unders. So go ahead and bet on the game for this up-and-coming season. Next up, we are facing the Chicago Bears at home. The Detroit Lions get redemption again. They face the Green Bay Packers at the end of the year. They have to get a win here, and they beat on Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears offense by getting a win at home. Their last home game, obviously, because you faced Chicago on the road. We get that win and get to 8 wins so far with one more game left on the season. Now, the final game could ultimately be a chance to make a wild card push. It very well could be. You know, the 9 wins may get into a wild card now. Why? Because you can have 7 teams in the playoff hunt, and other teams could be fighting each other by resulting them in getting some losses. So a team with 9 wins potentially could do it. So this is a major game for the Detroit Lions if that is the case. At Green Bay, final game of the year. At Lambeau Field in the frozen tundra, a real difficult face for the Lions. I think the Lions take the L here. I think the Lions lose this game. We don't make a winning record. Our record here is 8-9, and the Detroit Lions take the L as Green Bay wins at home. I don't think they'll have everything locked up. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think they're going to have anything locked up. They're probably going to try to get the number 1 seed or a number 2 seed, something of that nature, and they win the game and beat the Lions and crush the hopes of the fan base. What do you guys think, folks? What do you think of the record prediction? Let me know. If you think I'm full of it, put on full of it. If you think I'm overdoing it, let me know in the comment section. The upcoming videos, we've got videos dropping tomorrow, Wednesday, the OnePride Podcast Thursday, and LNU live show right after that as we continue to make a lot of Detroit Lions content and continue to get this thing rolling. Make sure you follow me on all social media sites, Twitter, Facebook, LNU. Get her done, folks. OnePride.